Today, a little something a little more personal today. You might say, well, Scott, aren't you here to talk about, Warcraft stuff or whatever? No, not today. This is brief, but I think I've come to a conclusion. I feel like I come to this conclusion about every couple of days, but also probably, this year's not any different than most years. And maybe it's because, we're heading toward a certain every 4-year kind of thing happening next week. But I think social media might actually be, and this is how I'll say it. A lot of people want to tell you that they think that the current state of social media, quote unquote, whatever, however you define that, whatever services, platforms, whatever that you lump into that, people will tell you that, it's poison. And what they're saying is they want to apply that to you. They're saying it's poison to them, but also, hey, be warned, everyone. I'm the voice of reason here. And that's not what I want to do. I just want to say that I think a lot of it is poison to me. And your mileage may vary. You may not feel this way at all, or you may feel a little bit of this, or maybe you agree with me entirely. I don't know. But I think part of the problem is that we're always prescribing our own thoughts, feelings, reactions, state of mind, or whatever to everybody else. We just assume that if I feel this way, that everybody else must feel this way. And there are probably people who are having a ball on there right now. Like, this might be the peak of it for them. Just so much fun watching the back and forth and the yelling and the side picking and the whatnot. This might be peak social media for a whole swath of human beings. I don't know. Or they all feel like I do. I don't know. Also, one gets the feeling that a huge percentage of what you see online isn't people anyway. It's a lot of bots. It's a lot of artificial voices that are just being, mass injected into the conversations, whether you know it or not. And there really is no great way of knowing. And then there's a meta aspect of that, which is, well, if it's a bunch of bots, then anything I don't like must be a bot. Anything I do like must be a person. You know what I mean? So then your biases start to just get worse and weird, and they spiral out of control. And when I say yours, I mean mine. Okay? So I think for the rest of the year, that's my plan to this subject anyway, is that I'm not going to worry about how this affects others or what others do with it. I really only can speak for me, right? And in a world where I'm literally making a video about this, that will be a public thing, and not that many people will see it, but enough of you will see it. You might say, well, Scott, what's the difference? Why aren't you just having this conversation by yourself on the couch in a room with nobody there, with no camera and no audio? Why aren't you doing that? I don't know. I think I long for what makes the community around here, the Frog Pants community, what makes it great is I do feel like a familial connection to a lot of people. And in some ways, this is me not desperately. This is me basically just saying, well, I like that part of this, that authenticity that the community brings. I like that a lot. It means a lot to me. It's like family in a lot of ways, and it's weird. It's a weird kind of family because it's a lot of digital and not a lot of. A lot of you I've never met. Some of you I have, and I always enjoy that. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm feeling, I used to have this feeling of like, man, the internet really opens things up so that you, one, can reach out to them, many. And that's still true, but we may have swung too far that way. And maybe I personally would love to see it swing back the other way and become not insular, but more inward focused and authentic. less bots, real flesh and blood human beings. So I don't know. That's where my head's at right now. Why am I sharing this here? I don't know. I guess I just probably just the basic need, the basic craving for validation that what I'm feeling through this mess is it's not just crazy or whatever. I don't know. Leave comments if you want. We can talk about it more. And then I promise that most of these videos I put up every day or so will be more in line with the interests of those who come to see them, whoever you may be. All right. Happy Halloween, and don't eat any razor blades, which I was told as a kid were definitely in my Snickers bar. All right.